Hi, my name is Scott Maskell. I'm a managing analyst here at East Kaweah GSA. I am here to talk to you about East Kaweah GSA's end-of-year summary statements that we have recently sent out in the mail. We have sent this summary in full transparency to all landowners within the East Kaweah GSA boundaries as a means to help you to better understand the data regarding your overall consumption usage and to provide you a means to evaluate this data and its efficiency prior to sending out invoicing. Every landowner should be receiving in the mail one of these statements that's coming from East Kaweah GSA. What it essentially is a form that's going to have a whole bunch of data based on land IQ and East Kaweah values that'll show you what your total consumption is for your property and how much credits you have associated with it. East Kaweah wants to emphasize that this is not a bill, that this is simply a data set that we have collected for the landowner's benefit. Whenever a landowner receives one of these statements in the mail, there's going to be some key features that they're going to want to pay attention to. Up here at the front, there's going to be a section where it's going to have your water account here at the top with your water account number. It's going to have your name and your address. These are going to be key features that you're going to need to know if you have any questions or issues regarding your water account or details when you call into the East Kaweah GSA. On the first few pages, there's going to be a definitions page that'll help each landowner better understand the usage of terms and how we identify each one. When you go on to the next page, it's going to show you a summary of your actual usage. Towards the top of the page, you're going to see a box. That box is going to be a total summary of all APNs and parcels on your account. It'll include information from precipitation to ET, to your native, Tier 1 and Tier 2 allocations, and transfers. Based on this number, it'll give you an overall summary of your total consumption versus water supply usage and your balance. When you move on to the next page, it'll show you the next section, which is your water supply. If you have any irrigation district water supply through an irrigation district or a ditch company, you should find this information here based on APN. Following that, you'll see an overall balance per APN. Within that sheet, you'll be able to view each APN and the data corresponding to it by each row and title. This will allow you to know which APNs have an overall balance or negative overdraft associated with that APN. At the very bottom of the sheet, it will give you a total summary highlighted in black that'll let you know either net positive or net negative for all those APNs. When viewing the data, there's two types of credits, the groundwater credit and the surface water credit. An overdraft means that you used more consumption than water supply. Overdrafting comes with an associated penalty fee of $500 per acre foot. If you end up having a net positive amount, this means that you have an overall surplus on your account. A surplus is generated by having more supply than ET, or consumption used on the field. We highly ask that each landowner review each parcel and all the information included to verify that everything is correct. For landowners that need to call in to contest or notify us of a discrepancy of information, refer back to the first page where it has your water account information at the very top above your name and address. That water account is what houses all of your APNs and parcels associated with this statement. So the state of California passed a bill called SGMA, and what that stated was we effectively needed to create a system and an organization in which we view and manage our groundwater data and how we're using it and setting in place policies and practices in order to help create sustainable ways for farmers to increase our land water and to be more sustainable in future years. Part of the ways that we do that is we've utilized an organization called Land IQ. Land IQ is an organization that measures total consumption through the use of evapotranspiration, and that essentially means how much water the plants and ground is using or how much is evaporating and not going into the ground. And then we set policies in place that allow landowners to accrue credits and allowing landowners the ability to transfer credits between one another. On behalf of East Kaweah GSA, we want to thank you for taking time to view this informational video. This is still the first step in this process towards invoicing, and we ask that landowners, if you haven't already created a water account, to please reach out to East Kaweah GSA at the contact information provided so we can help get you set up so you can view your access information at any time. We also ask, if you haven't already, please consider engaging in our media outlets through our email, subscriber list, or our social media outlets.